So yeah, my journey, I started with AoEC when I was in Kenya. Um, I think I was already coaching informally for years. So I was a consultant at the time. And I mean, I was really listening to what Mark was saying and Karen about switching hats, right? Like as a consultant, basically saying what you should do, or ideally what should be done, and then taking that hat off and putting the coach hat on, where you're more questioning, right? So I was in that, I think, space informally um, when I found AoEC and decided to become an accredited coach. And I do think that it was truly a tipping point for me, um, because that exercise of who am I, it's actually more powerful than I was expecting. and it was a great discovery. It's like elevating yourself to the next level. That's how I felt it. That's how it was for me, at least. And at the same time, of course, we learn all these techniques and what coaching is about, and we share it with the people we are in the cohort, and we discover so many things. So for me, it was truly a wonderful discovery. And coming from hospitality, as I said, um, for me, it was all about service, and coaching is a way of giving more service and helping others. I think it's important to understand the motivation that we have on becoming a coach. So for some people, like me, for example, I mean, at that time, I didn't know I wanted to be a full-time coach. I wanted to explore what coaching was about and maybe to use it in my consulting. And it really got to me. And today, my main activity is coaching. I still do a bit of consulting and facilitating and other things, but coaching is my activity, I would say. So I think as an advice, I would say, what are you expecting out of this, and what would you like to do with coaching? Maybe reflect on that before coming in. By all means, do it, because I think even if your aim is not becoming a full-time coach, coaching is always a great tool in whatever area or industry you're in, right? And even today, as I work with people from different industries, and they are in different positions, I think at the end of a coaching engagement, or some sort of coaching within the company they are working at, they are all very interested in doing coaching skills. So yeah, maybe reflect a little bit before getting in, and then by all means, enjoy the ride with the AoEC. So, well, because of my way of living and family setting, I do move a lot. So I started with AoEC in Kenya. I was there at the time, and then moved to another African country, to Ethiopia, and then moved to Jakarta, where I have been for the past 4 years. So I also wanted, because it is my own reality, I wanted to create something that I could take with me anywhere I go. So becoming a coach was also something that I can easily take from one place to another. And now with this digital world, even easier, right? So I am an independent coach. I do work with different platforms, being AoEC one of them. I work with other platforms in Singapore, in Jakarta, out of UK, out of the States. And basically that's how I work. So I do have different mandates throughout the year. Some of them are just by myself independently, and some others are through these other platforms that I also work with. So it has been a journey, I think, like any other. But once you start getting confidence, I think, in yourself as a coach, and you feel like I'm okay now to go out there and show what I can do and share my knowledge and how I can help. It just happens. I think that the network, I mean, the alumni network of AoEC is a very strong one. First of all, because the people who attend the courses are, for me, very interesting people. What they can offer, it's amazing. I mean, they all come from different backgrounds. They are working normally in very interesting companies or have very interesting positions, and that is knowledge. And as we coach one another, something that we share. We share and we take with us. As I said, I was in Kenya at the time, and I am still in contact with the people from there and the new people I have met through the journey. And yes, of course, if there is something in another part of the world that we can be of help, we reach out, and that's how the network grows, right?